Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm just going to talk about these EQ pedals and what effect they have. So I just thought I'd do a video so you don't have to, little experiment so you don't have to. So I've got the Holy Grail pedal now, finally in my collection. I wanted this one for ages. It's a PQ4, shipped in from Japan. Um, I don't think, as far as I know, they haven't made these since the 1990s. But I've had a little play with it and it seems to be very good to say when it was made. I'm really happy with it. So I'm just going to show what kind of effects it has using some white noise. So, and comparing it to just a standard equalizer. So, first thing to notice is if I put up my 100, see it's just a little point there. But if I put increase the bass on this pedal, it's a little bit flatter. It's a little bit more like a shelf, um, and even more so if I boost the treble. See, it's just very flat, and it just slopes up, and it boosts everything equally. Whereas if I was to boost the treble or the highest one on this, it's more. It's a slight. It's slight, but just not as much. So then there's other things that I want to know. So if I boost it, that's probably a bad example. So if I boost it 3.2, see that's the kind of effect that it has. You can see it just here. It's a point. It's probably about two. The most effect is about two 2 kilohertz across. So the main part that's affected, obviously, right in the center, about half a kilohertz across bandwidth is the main effect, but then it has effects about halfway down. You're still getting an effect, and that the distance there is about 2 kilohertz space. So maybe from like 1K to 3K, you're still getting an effect wherever it is. And then same here, that's 1.6, 800, 400. Seems to be a little bit wider. That's 200. Something that I want to know, so I'm going to find out so you don't have to. So if I boost my 3.2 and the 1.6 at the same time, see there's a very noticeable gap. So really what I'd like is a 31 band EQ, maybe a 131S DBX graphic equalizer next. That's my next thing. But I'm gonna wait a while. But that's my issue. Anyway, the point is, there's 1 kilohertz in between there that's not getting boosted. So it'd be nice if you boosted one and then you boosted the other, that it adds a kind of blending effect, but it doesn't. It leaves gaps. It's not too noticeable audibly, but obviously there's definitely a gap. So there we go. But yeah, getting back to the parametric EQ though, I'm really happy with how effective that is. So I'll just boost that treble and look at that. You can really control it. It's coming right from, where's that? It's coming right up from starting at 300 hertz, starts affecting it and going right up. It's like a shelf, but it gradually gets higher. And then if we cut it, it's well, I'm not cutting too much there, but get the idea. I can't really cut too much because the white noise that I'm using is from YouTube and it's not completely flat, so I'm actually flattening it out. the sound that's coming in from YouTube, you can see it loses everything from 15 kilohertz. You lose a big loss there at that point. But this is the actual sound that's coming through, so that's actually what it's like. It's coming in, and I'm using my parametric EQ just to kind of flatten that, so that we can start to now look what effect it has. So this is a parametric part. So we'll start with, say, this is round about 1.3. It's quite wide. It's very wide. But let's just see if that's correct. So I've put where I think it's about 1.3. So yeah, almost exactly. 1288 hertz. So basically about 1.3 kilohertz. So that's the kind of curve that you're getting, and that's as much as I can boost. So I've boosted there, and we'll move it around. So this is about 1.1 here. Let's just check. So centered around, I think this is, I've made some markers for myself. Yeah, near enough. So near enough. That's 1050 hertz. So quite close. I've made rough markers on my pedal. So let's see. Then there's the lower frequency one, and the curve looks like this. So we'll boost. We'll start with. I don't know. This is probably. I reckon this is probably about 500. Let's just see where it's coming up. So it's very wide. It's not a. The Q is very wide. So it goes right as you could probably say it's affecting areas as far as from 1400 down to 150, and it's centered around 450. So yeah, it's a wide area. But yeah, it's fantastic having it. You know, I use it on vocals. I use it on drums, and you know, not just guitars. You know, I plug all sorts into it. I've got a DI box coming, so I'll be able to just use that, and yeah, that's it's really good. But yeah, I could do a second video shortly, and it'll just be some key points and how they look. So yeah, thanks for watching.